Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Bay Sunday. I'm Roberta Gonzalez, and please welcome author Carey Nachenberg to the show. He is here to talk to us about his book, The Florentine Deception, and I am told this is one heck of a novel that is all about, it's a thriller novel. And so,
right.
Carey, first off, thrill me. Tell me what's about this book.
Okay. So what would you do if you were rummaging through an old computer, maybe poking through the files, and you discovered a clue to a lost treasure? You're the only one that knows this treasure exists. Well, if you had any curiosity at all, you'd dive headfirst into a hunt for this treasure.
Right.
Okay, and that's exactly what Alex Fife, the main character in the novel, does. But what he discovers is that, in fact, it may not be a treasure after all, but rather something far more dangerous and valuable, a tool that in the wrong hands could literally decimate the internet.
Oh my goodness. Okay, not like Y2K.
No, this would literally take everything out.
Oh my goodness. Now, what made you come up with such an idea or concept?
Well, I'm actually a big fan of adventure novels, and I'm also a security geek. I work at Symantec, we're the world's largest computer security company, makers of Norton Security. So I put my two interests together.
Oh, and what inspires you to write this book?
You know, I've always been a fan of thriller novels, but I never thought that they were that good. Most of them I'm not excited by, so I wanted to see if I could do it myself. And so I did.
What do you think of the end result?
I'm very happy with it, obviously.
Yeah. How long has it been out?
So the novel's been out since mid-May, okay? And so far, we've sold about 1,200 copies. And actually, this is also part of a charity effort that I'm funding. So I'm donating all of my proceeds to charities.
Okay, now you're winning my heart here. All right, so if we buy your book, all the profits go to what charities?
So I'm donating $5 per book sold to charities benefiting low-income and underserved students and veterans. And basically, my goal is to help students early on in life, when we can change the trajectory of their life, give them access to a good education. And so all of my charities are educational charities or camp charities for inner-city kids, these types of things that help train and provide a good education.
But you also mentioned veterans?
Yes. So one of the charities I'm supporting is called npower.org. And what they do is they train students and veterans in high-tech skills and then place them in internships so that people can actually get an opportunity to work in the real world and in these high-tech areas.
So when you were a kid, a child, and you're probably still one at heart here, the internet did not exist. What made you get into this particular field now?
So my father actually started me off when I was 11 years old with an old computer, a TI 99-4A, which is about a million times less powerful than the computers we have today, literally. And I was hooked, and I started programming every waking minute, and fast forward 30 years, and here I am. So
it wasn't something necessarily in school. It was kind of like a hobby, and you figured it out as you went along?
That's exactly right.
And so then you got your ideas that you daydreamed about and put it with what you knew and came up with this book.
That's right. That's right. It's at heart, it's really a classic adventure like a Da Vinci Code, but with a technical twist like a CSI Cyber.
Is there a love interest?
There is a love interest.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, now we can talk. Okay, now this sounds really inspiring. Where are you from?
So I'm from Los Angeles, California, and I've lived there my whole life.
We won't hold that against you here in San Francisco at all. No, but this really sounds terrific. And so far, how much money have you raised for the local schools and the veterans, or not the local schools, but for students? And
so far, I've donated $4,500, and it's looking like I'll be able to donate a lot more if sales continue on. So I'm very hopeful.
So that's why we're doing shows like this, to get the word out about the book.
Absolutely.
How can we find out more about the book?
So you can go to my website, FlorentineDeception.com, all one word.
Okay, where does Florentine come from?
Well, the Florentine is actually the name of a famous lost diamond. It's actually a real diamond that was lost, I don't know, in the 1800s, and it hasn't surfaced since. And so the main character of the novel thinks that he may have found the location of the Florentine diamond and wants to jump in and try to find that diamond.
And then there was deception.
And then there was a deception. Actually, maybe more than one deception.
Hopefully the deception didn't involve the love interest.
No.
Okay. I'm just going to have to read the book and figure it out myself. Thank you so much, Carey, for being here. And if you want more information about the Florentine Deception, all you have to do is log on to FlorentineDeception.com. That's Florentine Deception. And we'll be right back with more Bay Sunday after this brief timeout.